Be honest, how many of you have been reading your Kindle in bed, totally relaxed, and then boom, the device slips out of your hand and smacks you right in the face? We've all been there, but now that embarrassing problem may finally have a solution, and it comes from one of the most unlikely tech accessories out there, PopSockets. Yes, the same company that made those swappable grips a mainstream accessory for phones is now officially bringing them to Amazon's Kindle line, and they're doing it in style. No more messy DIY hacks. No more slapping adhesive rings on your case. This is an actual official pop case designed specifically for Kindle, complete with MagSafe functionality. Today, we're breaking down what that means, what options are available, and why this might be the most exciting Kindle accessory in years. So here's the deal. PopSocket has launched a new product called the PopCase Kindle. At its core, it's a protective case designed for the 11th and 12th generation Kindles. But what makes it unique is the built-in MagSafe compatible ring that sits right where your hand naturally rests when holding the device. This ring allows you to attach any PopGrip accessory magnetically, instantly giving you that extra support and control. Instead of stretching your fingers awkwardly across the back of your Kindle or worrying about dropping it, the PopGrip gives you an anchor point. It's ergonomic, it's comfortable, and it takes the pressure off your hand during those long reading sessions. Now, you might be wondering, why MagSafe? Well, MagSafe started as an Apple technology, magnetic rings in iPhones that allow you to snap on cases, chargers, and accessories. PopSocket has been making MagSafe-compatible grips for years, and now they're expanding that ecosystem to Kindle. That means if you already own MagSafe pop grips, stands, or kick-out grips, you can swap them onto your Kindle without buying new accessories. This plug-and-play convenience. Plus, for people who like to customize their gadgets, this opens up a whole new world of personalization. You can match your Kindle grip to your phone grip, switch designs whenever you want, or even use a stand to prop your Kindle up for hands-free reading. The PopCase Kindle comes in 6 different styles, which is perfect for people who like a little flair. There's a transparent version if you want to keep it simple, or decorate it with stickers to make it uniquely yours. Then there are 2 illustrated designs that look like they were made for Book Talk fans, with trendy, artsy patterns that feel very social media inspired. PopSocket clearly knows their audience, because the designs strike a balance between practical and fun. And the best part? The cases aren't just about looks. They're durable, lightweight, and designed to protect your Kindle while still feeling slim in your hands. Let's talk price, because that's always a deciding factor. The PopCase Kindle sells for about $40, which isn't bad when you consider it's both a protective case and a magnetic grip system all in one. Meanwhile, there are matching pop grips with book-themed designs priced around $30, but you don't have to buy those if you already own PopSocket's MagSafe grips. The system is fully compatible with their existing lineup, which includes the kick-out grip that doubles as a stand, perfect if you want to set your Kindle on the table while you eat breakfast or sip coffee and read. So yes, you can spend more if you want to go full customization mode, but the entry point is pretty reasonable. Here's what makes this launch particularly interesting. The Kindle community has been asking for something like this for years. If you browse forums or Reddit threads, you'll see countless readers showing off their DIY solutions. People have been buying adhesive PopSockets and sticking them onto the backs of their Kindles. Others went even further, buying third-party MagSafe rings, attaching them to cases, and then snapping grips onto those. It worked, but it wasn't elegant, and not everyone is comfortable with permanent adhesives on their devices. With the PopCase Kindle, you get a clean, manufacturer-approved solution that doesn't require glue, tools, or guesswork. So let's talk about practicality. One of the biggest struggles Kindle users face is hand fatigue. Holding the device with just your fingers or thumb can get tiring after a while, especially during those marathon reading sessions where you promise yourself just one more chapter. The PopGrip solves this by giving you a secure handle that reduces strain. It also lowers the risk of dropping the device altogether, which is especially helpful if you read in bed. No more Kindle to the face moments. And beyond comfort, there's something psychologically satisfying about having that grip. It just feels more secure, and that confidence makes the reading experience smoother. Another underrated benefit of MagSafe pop grips on Kindle is the flexibility. Let's say you want to switch from reading in bed to sitting at a desk. With one quick snap, you can swap out the grip for a kickstand-style grip and prop up the Kindle hands-free. Or if you're traveling, you can keep a slim grip on the back so it doesn't take up extra space in your bag. The modular design means you're not locked into one setup. You can adapt the Kindle to your lifestyle. And since PopSocket already makes a huge variety of grip styles and colors, you'll never run out of ways to customize. Now, some of you might be wondering if this is overkill. After all, Kindles are already lightweight and easy to hold compared to, say, a big hardcover book. Do we really need PopSockets for them? The answer depends on your reading habits. If you're someone who reads for just 10 minutes here and there, maybe not. But if you're the type who burns through novels on long flights, road trips, or late nights in bed, the difference in comfort adds up fast. Think of it like ergonomic chairs. You don't realize how much strain you were putting on yourself until you upgrade. That's what this accessory offers. Not just a cool gimmick, but real usability. This also speaks to a bigger trend in the tech accessories market. Companies like PopSocket are realizing that readers and book lovers are an underserved demographic. We've seen tons of phone and gaming accessories, but not nearly as many for e-readers. By making a Kindle-specific case, PopSocket is tapping into a loyal, passionate audience that values comfort and personalization. And if this launch is successful, it wouldn't be surprising to see more e-reader accessories from other brands too. Imagine future cases with built-in lights, stylus holders, or even charging docks. The Kindle world could be on the verge of its own accessory boom. Let's not forget about aesthetics. Because for many people, that's half the fun. PopSockets built their brand on customization, bright designs, themed collections, seasonal drops. By extending that creativity to Kindle, they're turning a plain, utilitarian device into something expressive. And when you consider how personal reading is, everyone's library is different, everyone's tastes are unique. It makes sense to give readers a way to express themselves through their device. Whether you go minimal with a clear case or bold with a book talk-inspired print, your Kindle becomes more than just an e-reader. It becomes yours. So what's the verdict? On the surface, the PopCase Kindle might sound like a niche product, but in reality, it fills a genuine need. It's affordable, functional, stylish, and solves a real problem that Kindle users have been talking about for years. It bridges the gap between DIY hacks and official accessories, making reading more comfortable without any of the mess. Sure, it's not a must-have for every Kindle owner, but for heavy readers, commuters, students, and anyone who loves long reading sessions, it could be a game changer at the end of the day. This launch proves one thing. Even in the age of smartphones and tablets, the Kindle still matters. Millions of people prefer a dedicated e-reader for the simplicity, focus, and battery life it offers. And now, thanks to PopSocket, the Kindle is getting a little extra love in the accessory department. Whether you're looking to prevent face drops, reduce hand strain, or just add some style to your reading setup, the PopCase Kindle is worth a look. Reading may be timeless, but the way we hold our books, digital or otherwise, keeps evolving. And this might just be the start of a new chapter in how we read comfortably.